we took all the local bounties, I think. If I click in the game window, I can play it. There we go. I know computers, I know how they work.
Real pain in the rear.
Prompto isn't crashed out over the counter this time. Yes. Oh yeah, there was that time when it was just like, bush. Gone. Oh, there's one. Raindrops in the Night, the Jumbo Flan. Didn't we already join this hunt? Oh, we've already joined that hunt. Right? Abort? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, we've already joined it. We can't do these yet. We will do a few more bounty hunts just to get the game kind of slowly but surely started. But I wanted to start here because we can hand in the Garula sirloin to Taka, and he will give us a new recipe.
You all really came through. Now I got enough stock for weeks.
How come you don't do your own hunting?
Because he's a cook, Noctis.
For food with nothing but my knife. But that was no life. Ever since Sid came and bailed me out, I only ever used my knife in the kitchen. This here's for y'all. It'll fill
True
you up.
kitchen samurai.
Tastes good going down.
Speaking of recipes, I have a couple of links for me. Ooh, yes, please. Please to be giving. So he's given us a few little extras. Does he have another quest? He does.
Got a job for y'all if you got time.
This guy every time.
Some nasty's holding up my suppliers, so now I'm running low on beans.
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 Not so much.
Well, that's because you ain't never had them cooked right.
Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you...
Least ways when I have them. I'd be real grateful if y'all would help.
I'm gonna click those real quick. Save those for laters. What have you given me? Oh, unofficial Final Fantasy 15 cookbook. Oh, the unofficial community cookbook. Whoa, okay, thank you. I'll be looking at those. I sense some new blog content coming on. Thank you, Amber. Excellent. They're the Final Fantasy 15 cookbook's real recipes. Nice, now we too can come up with a new recipe.
What's up? What's with the long face?
Perhaps procuring beans isn't a princely venture.
Like it doesn't amount to a hill of beans?
I'm glad you think this is funny.
Okay, so where does he want us to go to get the beans? The aspiring artisan. We should probably go and turn that in first. And then he'll probably give us another quest that we need to commit while we're out there. So we're going to head down there first. We're going to do that quest. I don't think we have any hunts down there that we should do while we're on the way. These are nighttime. That's a difficult one, but we're going to leave it. Yes. There's one at the slow at nighttime as well. Oh, there's one over there. The others are out. Yeah, okay, so we'll go do that as well. But where does he want us to get the beans? Oh, they're all the way over in the other part of the map. Okay, so let's go turn this in first. Gladio is super fine. When you were talking about the cup noodle stuff, you laughed. Yeah, because it's Gladio and Noctis, isn't it? They're just like, hey, you know what I like? A good cup of noodles. It's like, yeah, but aren't they just so plain? It's like, yeah, but you know what you can do? You cook those noodles up, and then you can add your own toppings. Makes a real good treat. You're just like, are they really just advertising cup noodles in the game in a cringy way? It's great, I love it. Just the fact that they're doing it so on the nose, it's obviously intentionally satirical, and yet at the same time it's still an advert, and you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. This ain't Mark Wahlberg just, you know, popping a Bud Light open and chugging it down on camera, you know, on the, I mean, on the Transformers movies.
What are y'all after today?
You've seen the commercial with the cup noodle hat? No, I haven't. I've seen cup noodles hats in game. Like you can buy a cup noodle hat to put on. I haven't seen a commercial for it.
What coat do you fancy?
Oh, we already looked at all this stuff. I don't need to do anything to the car for now. She's got another job for us though. For the car. What's the gas at? Oh, we can make it to golden. Especially now we've got the wax coat. The wax coat should make the gas go down so much quicker.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Yes, Ignis, drive me to the beach, if you please. Please to be driving. Oh, I should turn the music on. I love the fact that they put the old Final Fantasy soundtracks in. So much better than the actual modern one, you know? The modern one doesn't evoke Final Fantasy to me. Sure, there was a commercial of something for it, but if you've seen the Hatting game, it's pretty much that. Oh, right. Oh, so they're doing it as like a cross-promotion. Because Square Enix, they're big on that. I mean, God, they had Lightning from Final Fantasy 13 games as a fashion model for Gucci in Japan on posters. It's like, here's a CG model wearing a CG version of the clothes you can buy in the shop. And it's like, how is that legal for advertising standards?
Wouldn't want to pass up a shot of this. Can I?
Oh, yeah, sure, take a picture of it.
I guess so. Shoot.
All right. Let's get a little closer then.
Okay, so photo op at the mountain. Oh, I love that this happens. They're just like, hey, dude, can I take a photo over here?
Should be a nice change of pace.
Yeah. See, this right here, this mountain, is a pretty gnarly looking mountain. Nothing unusual about it at all, though. It's a perfectly normal mountain. There's nothing underneath it. No huge creature that has billions of hit points. Not at all. But it'll take 2 hours to fight. Of course not.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
So that's the link for the commercial. You get often recommendations from YouTube after this, like Ignis food compilations. Awesome.
Let me get this shot.
Come on, Prompto. There we go. We will save the heck out of that. Wait. Prompto's basically just like covering his face. He's just leaning on me and just being like, yo, really good picture of me, right? And Gladio looks like he's just stroking the side of my face like, oh, there you go. There you go. Who's a good boy? So yeah, we saved that one, didn't we? Oh yeah.
Gang's all here, see? Us?
Yep. Well done, Prompto. You operated a camera. The specifications required to capture a photograph. So proud of himself. Still runs like he's like running uphill. But, you know.
Above us!
Thanks.
Oh, well, above us. Ignis, go, 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 go. Before those... Oh. Oh, they're taking off. They didn't drop anybody. Interesting. Rare for the cameraman to be in the pictures, though. Must save, absolutely. Yeah, we don't get many pictures of Prompto. In fact, when he does the whole, like, hey, I've been snapping all these pictures, but what do you want to see? And you get to pick a character and say, take more of this guy, take more of that guy, and so on. His name is never there. It's like, dude, take more selfies. He doesn't. Kind of camera shy, I bet. Usually the shutterbugs are the camera shy ones. And yeah, Noctis, really safe, yeah. Way to set an example for the children that watch this channel. There aren't any children watching my channel, I'm sure. Slam on the brakes.
What was that?
My apologies.
Okay. He sat back down there like, yeah, he took that though. He was like, nah, not even moving. Everyone else is like, oh shit. Noctis is just like, fuck you, I'm king. Yes, momentum obeys me. The laws of physics bend to my will. Condensation coming off that can. The warm one today. Ah. But after this, after we grab this quest, no matter where he wants to send us, we'll go to the Chocobo Ranch. We'll go straight there. Hey, Thelak, I'm driving too fast. I ain't driving. I'm sat in the back seat there. Ignis is driving. Tell him. And this is the slowest version of the car. Wait till we get this thing flying. How's life, Thelak? Everything good? I've seen you tweeting more lately. I think we got a picture over there as well while I was out testing. If I did it on this version of... I might not have done it on this save file. One scheduled tweet every day, spreading the lore love. Okay, let's get another picture. Where does he want a picture? Oh, up there. On that rock. Okay. Whoa, shit, Ignis! Like, oh, God! Wait, is he going all the way back up the hill? You know, we can just run up there, Ignis. This is fine. It's right there. I mean, I guess we can then go downhill to get to the photo op, but we've still got to come back up to get to the car. So... only a fortnight to go till 13 years. Oh, wow. Nice.
Where do we go from here?
Well, apparently we go downhill, Prompto. Let me just run over here, just in case, because I think Prompto does one of those, like, I'm just going to quickly snap a cheeky shot. Like, when you get to certain places in the map, he takes pictures automatically. They're not randomized. Oh, Jesus, don't do that to me, game. Oh, we're going to crash. Pick that up. You snapping pictures, Prompto? How's life for me and the lovely wife? Excellent. Really good. I went to take my ring to the jeweller's on Thursday to get it resized, so I'm not wearing it right now. Feels weird. It's like, not there anymore. Oh, God. But no, my wife is currently putting together a new range of colours for her shop, which you can find at that convenient link, badum-tish. So, yeah. She's put together a couple of new colours that she's going to be releasing soon.
Now it's picture time.
Seen one of them, it looks really good. It's a nice, vibrant, deep red. You saw her tweets? Yeah. Always marketing. But yeah, life is great.
Let me get this shot.
Really good stuff. Here we go. Hey, Prompto's finally in the picture. It's the same pose from a different angle, but now his face isn't covered, and Gladio's still caressing my cheeks and my head, and oh, little Noctis. There we go.
Oh, love the lighting.
I'm living in Canada permanently now. No, I'm still in England right now. I haven't moved yet. We've got to do the application. But that's the plan. That is the plan. I will eventually be moving out there. Gonna be awesome. Looking forward to it. Get a house together. Promised my wife she can have a yarn room, but it's looking like it might be the whole basement. So she can... I mean, it's the ideal spot, really. She can then spread out more for the production. You know, make more stuff, increase her productivity in the yarn dyeing, and yeah. A man cave or corner for me, and a yarn cave for her. Exactly, that's what I called it. I said she can have a yarn cave. So, yeah. I'll have a dedicated streaming area again. I mean, I've got it here as well. This is just like a tiny little small room, but I'll hopefully have a slightly bigger one. I can get a better green screen, so I don't need to crop my arms off and get the full width of the camera.
Nice.
Because the green screen is only here, right there, touching it right now, but it's one of those small, like, curved, squared ones that stick against a wall. It's not a full canvas sheet that you can spread across on a frame. I don't have the width for that. If I did that, it would go in front of the door, and it would be too much of a pain in the arse, so I didn't do it. Anyway, yeah, let's fuel. We could need it. So yeah, there'll be some improvements overall. And I am very much looking forward to it. Scary. The idea of moving halfway around the world is very scary. There's a lot to do. It's like, I have piles of stuff in my house still, which I need to sift through, and looking at it is just a big mental challenge, like, God, where do I begin? But you begin by grabbing something and saying, I suppose in a Maria Kondo kind of way, does this spark my joy? And if it doesn't, throw it away. It's gone. And yes, Amber, I can imagine you've been there, haven't you? You've done that. Also makes you realize how much crap you have. I realized that just moving out of my parents' house. I moved out of one bedroom into this house many years ago. And I was like, I don't have space to put everything. I emptied my bedroom. I came to a house with multiple rooms, and I don't have enough space for things. Like, it's all piling up. Where did it come from? So yeah, it is a bit of a bugger. But you get there in the end. Just accumulate crap throughout your lives, and sometimes things happen like this that make you go, oh, I can now clear some of this out. Declutter.
Hey, you made it back.
Hey, Dino! How's the slice of pizza coming along?
Excellent. Come on, you ought to be proud of yourself, Your Highness. The work you did today.
You didn't give me a fist bump. Left me hanging.
That.
Well, you see, most folks know better than to go out at night. But some people don't have a choice. Am I right?
I guess.
They may not have a choice, but my pieces can give them a chance. So hey, how's about you give it a try and see for yourself? I'm a man of my word. So here you go. I look forward to doing business with you again sometime, gentlemen.
Yes, I enjoy working with the Mafia. I mean, yeah, the water is very blue, Sam. It's incredibly blue. You did Semian half when you moved 10 years ago. Wow, that's a lot of moving space needed. And you had a ton of stuff at your mother's house, went through late summer, and no joke, using some of the Marie method worked for you. I know, it's cringy when if it doesn't spark your joy, throw it away. It sounds kind of like, that's just a manufactured catchphrase, but you've got a point. If you look at it and say, have I used this in the last 6 months? No. Gone.
You really know how to sniff out a scoop, Your Highness. You might just have a future in journalism.
Well, at least that makes one of us.
Oh, touche.
Oh!
I need a hand. Thing is, it's
Not
dangerous for your
savage.
average Joe. That's where you come in. I'll make it worth your while.
Terrified of what you would need if you moved now. And Marie's method doesn't work well with furniture. Can't roll it sideways into my drawers. Yeah. Nice to surround yourself with stuff that makes you happy, though. That's true. Yeah.
Here we go again.
Given our run-ins with him thus far, I doubt this excursion will go unrewarded.
Yeah, but we're still running his errands.
This is the guy who agreed to run him.
That's what you tell him, Gladio.
Absolutely breathtaking.
Like, you don't have to do this. What are you complaining for? Anyway, let's go look at some chocobos now. Prompto's been itching to go look at these as well, so let's go there. Nothing makes me happy, so I've been told. This is true, we've noticed this about you, Sam. Yes, RPG is errands, Noct. Just the way it is. Just deal with it, dude. You are an RPG character. You're the main character. That means you are the one who does all the fetch quests. Everybody here, they've never carried a box in their lives. You're the only person that carries stuff. You should live in an empty house. Yeah. God, I remember when I first moved in here, though, like, started actually living here, between my parents' house and this house, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start living here once I get a bed, and then I'll move everything afterward. And it was weird, like, having empty rooms, and then eventually I brought everything over, and I'm like, where do I put all this? I can't. I just can't. Right, so, the sky, We need to go to... Oh, we go through the tunnel as well, look. Sweet. The Wiz Chocobo Post. And where else could we go? That was the station we went to at the last stream. And there's Lestallum, where we need to go to visit Iris. Catch up with her, but we'll get up with that later. Got a lot of side quests between us and there. Oh, it's getting late as well. I've just realised what time it is. We can probably do this. Yeah, I think we can do this. If not, Noctis will have to drive, because Cygnus is a wuss and doesn't drive at night. Oh, the camping and food is good in this game. The food porn in this game is delicious looking. It's just the way they made everything glisten, you know? It's like, here's some nice roasted meat and it's just glistening. And when they put something down and it jiggles on the plate and you're like, oh, delicious. You know, when it puts a bowl of soup down and it just kind of like sloshes a little bit, you're like, that is detail that people don't usually go into when they're depicting food in a video game. They don't do that. You know? It's just a static asset, a model. Nothing moves about. A little more game sounding though, please. The music is good. Can't hear it well. Okay, let's have a look. This is the problem, is I don't get the same audio levels that you guys get sometimes. I boosted it about 12%. Let me know how that goes on. I really want to figure out how to get a mixer deck working with a single PC setup. It's got to be very complicated and I'm worried it'll create some audio lag. This is a long loading tunnel. No, it's just a long tunnel. There's no loading involved. He just drove all the way through it. Gladio here, just reading his book, chilling. Autopilot works great on the Bentley. Yeah, this is self-driving cars. Way of the future. And actually, I'm just kidding. I don't trust self-driving cars at all. It's not the self-driving... I think on an empty road, with nothing else there, a self-driving car can do a good job. I have 110% faith that it will get from point A to point B without you dying. It's every other bugger on the road who isn't driving a self-driving car that I don't trust. And thus, they won't work in the real world. Because too many other idiots doing weird shit will cause the self-driving cars to freak out. So yeah. Oh, look at the meteor. Volcano in the distance. Prompto's gonna start freaking out soon. These rock formations were always weird as well. I remember once on the PlayStation 4, probably on this road, I decided to hit the button to make the car go into flying mode, and we began taking off and just went boom and hit one of these rocks, and I was just like, oh god. Trust your car more than yourself because of the other idiots. Probably true, yeah. I can't see 2 cars ahead, my car can. It does slow down when the idiot's 2 cars ahead slams on his brakes. Yeah, I mean, that's the good thing about the self-driving cars, is they won't shunt other cars, but they probably will be shunted by other cars, that's the problem. It's swings and roundabouts, as they say.
The kid's got it bad.
There are worse vices, I suppose.
Getting late. Bounty notices. What is this?
We are Exoneris. For generations, we have supported the livelihood of the people of Lestallum, and will continue to provide power for generations to come. Exoneris Industries, where the light of hope shines ever bright.
subsidiary of Shinra Corp.
Excuse me. We'd like to ride the chocobos.
The chocobos, huh? I hate to break this to y'all, but we can't permit our birds to leave the post. Not while Deadeye's still about. He's an uncommonly ferocious behemoth.
Oh, I remember this.
Prowling these parts of late. His scent makes our birds nervous. And to prevent accidents and tragedies, we have no choice but to suspend rentals. But hold on now. Ain't you lads the hunters that have been making a mark? You reckon you could handle the likes of Deadeye?
Sure.
Bring the beast down. There'd be a reward in it for you. But knowing the danger, I wouldn't blame you for saying no.
Okay, cool. So meanwhile, though, are there any birds? Oh god. Oh god, don't do that game. Are there any out in the pen? Oh, they put them all away. We can't see the chocobos yet. I always want more music, but I could hear the music in the car a bit better. Awesome. Final Fantasy 15 universe confuses you. In what way? What's wrong? Oh yeah, so we have to go fight that thing there.
You see this, Noct? What about it?
Oh, Prompto's found a thing. What's up? Premium Chocobo feed, the fanciest feed around, direct from the Furlock Farms.
Says it's the fanciest feed around.
We're not buying it.
Yeah, why are you interested in this, Prompto? We're not Chocobos, we don't need to eat that. Ignis cooks our food. Grab up a bunch of loot. Ooh, what is this? Let's read this. It's like Xenoblade Planet with Japanese royalty and US Midwest brawling peasants and 60s diners. It is kind of a mishmash, isn't it? Yeah. So Disguise Dude Ranch focused on the protection and propagation of everybody's favorite feathered friends. Tourists are invited to feed and interact with the birds at their leisure when the birds are out. The post also sponsors chocobo races and a bird rental service for a small fee. Wild chocobos once trotted freely through the forests of Disguise, but the recent influx of ferocious beasts has sent the birds running in fear. Despite the hunters strengthening their patrols in the area, their numbers were not enough to attend to the lost and injured birds, and population continued to decrease. Troubled by the chocobos' travails, Wiz Forlane sought to set up a safe haven for the birds in need. Thanks to his efforts, the feathered friends of the forest can once again had a place to rest their tired wings in peace. Without his hard work, the national Lucian sport of chocobo racing might have been lost to the annals of time.
You see this, Noct?
What about it?
See what? Chocobo feed weight gain formula produced by Wiz Forlane.
Fatten you up?
Duh, it's Fat Chocobo feed.
Fat Chocobo feed. Awesome. Alright. Oh god, don't do this game, please. Stop being so damned. Oh, a camera strap. In Final Fantasy 15, there's wild chocobos that call down meteor magic and one-shot in 14. Sorry, not 15. 14, one-shot kill you. I don't remember those guys in this game. What the hell? Let's not mess with any wild chocobos then. I don't think this game actually has any, now that I think about it. I remember in Final Fantasy 7 having to run around and, like, try to train them, you know, like try to capture them or something and tame them. And doing, like, chocobo training. God, I dove deep into that when I was running around in that game. The racing formula. Are you not interested in this, Prompto?